I was getting ready to edit this video and I accidentally deleted a big chunk of film. So I'm gonna throw together what I have of our morning in the garden.
Abby wants to know if we split this one in half to plant it because they're two different peppers.
Yep, you do. See if you can split them in half without disturbing the roots too much. Let's go split them in half over there so any soil sprinkles into the hole. I haven't even made breakfast this morning, you guys. But I was determined to get out here while it was semi-cool and do the things I need to get done because it gets just way too hot. In the south, you either have scorching hot days or thunderstorms. So, in the summer at least. So, we're trying to get as much done as we can before it gets too hot. So far, we have transplanted the mint from the garden into this pail that Kaden got me. The mint is from my sweet friend Dory, and we soaked that. I have like 7 or 8 pepper seedlings that are still seedlings. They just haven't done much. That I'm gonna throw in some spots in the garden and see if they'll do anything. And the girls randomly planted a row of beans because they just wanted to. So I said, let them. And we ripped up, let me go show you what we did. This row of weed fabric, the Jobs or Joby's weed fabric that we got, was completely disintegrated. Like, it was just breaking apart in spots. So we pulled that up today. I still have to grab some of the little scraps. And then the girls just went to town and planted a row of beans in here. My little girls love green beans. They love them fresh, so they'll just come out to the garden and pick them and eat them fresh. And they love dilly beans, and they love just cooked green beans. They'll eat them cold. So they planted a row of green beans, and I'm just gonna allow them to do that because I wanna make gardening fun and I want them to eat good stuff. Right here, we still have the weed fabric down, but it is tore up. So I'm really tempted to pull it up, but then again, I'm not because it's doing somewhat of a job keeping some of the weeds down. So I'm just leaving it for now. But we planted in these holes that we pulled peppers from. We planted some cucumber seeds because the girls wanted to try some green apple cucumbers. And I'm just enjoying letting them try things because I want them to learn to love gardening. And if I let them try, they can take ownership of it. And when it grows, then yay. And if it doesn't grow, then they've learned something. So we're trying to grow cucumbers before our summer's up, our summer season. And Abby planted some flowers where we had onions before. I'll go show you that. Abby picked some little spots over here and planted some zinnias, echinacea, some bachelor's buttons. She made her little signs so that she remembers where they are when she waters, and I'm just gonna let her do it because first, flowers are fun, and second, it gives them a reason to be out here with me when I'm gardening. That's so gross. We caught a mouse and he just gave it to the chickens because Justin Rhodes says that he should. So gross, guys. I don't even know. Oh my gosh! You guys, that's so gross. Look.
I don't want to look. That's gross.
I can't wait for these zinnias to bloom. Either can the girls. That's why we planted more. We really love zinnias. What do you tell Owie? What do you say, Hattie Patty? Say thank you, Owen.
Thank you, Annie. You're welcome.
You guys, I secretly love it when the generator runs out of gas because then it's quiet for a little bit. You can hear the things. But then I also really love it when we can fill the generator full of gas and turn on the AC because it's so hot. Air conditioning is life in the south in the summer. What's in there?
A dog. And it smells like cold water.
It smells like pool water. The water we get from the camp is city water, so it's really chlorinated. which isn't honestly the best for you, especially if you have like autoimmune disease or autoimmune disorder. Kind of stresses your system out. Just a tip. So we cannot wait to get well water because well water is very good for you, full of minerals, and it's just really great for you. I had to sneak away from my kids really quick. I literally am never alone, like ever. There's always somebody tiny nearby or on my person. But I wanted to do a quick confessions of a messy mama chat with you guys. As I was walking through my garden this morning with all my kids and just soaking it all in, it kind of hit me that this is the life. Like, we are living our dream, what we've dreamed about. Like, we're actually living it. I mean, it's not all perfect and it's not all together and it's not the farmhouse and the milk cow and all of that just yet, but we are living the days of our dreams. And I took a quick break off of Instagram recently because I caught myself in that ever familiar comparison trap way too often. I caught myself wanting to live the lives I saw on Instagram and not fully living my own life, or at least not appreciating the life that I was actually living. And I wanted to put my heart in check and really surrender it all and be grateful and tell the Lord thank you for what He has already given. I don't deserve any of this, but He's given it to me anyways. And I kind of wanted to just share that with you guys. Those Instagram squares are just that. They're squares. They're somebody else's highlight reel, and they are so lovely and absolutely beautiful. And those familiar faces and those friends on Instagram have every single right to post those and give all the glory to the Lord, or just soak them up themselves. And I love doing that. I love posting my highlight reel on Instagram. But I want to caution you to guard your heart, because just because your squares don't look like their squares, or just because your homestead doesn't look like their homestead, or your Tuesday doesn't look like their Tuesday, doesn't mean it's any less lovely. I just want to encourage you, Mama, that you are doing good and holy work right where you're at. That those little people, whether they're little 2, 3-year-olds or big 16, 17, 19-year-olds, that is holy work. They still need you. If your kids are grown, I have such a good relationship with my mom, and we struggled as a teenager. So that's holy work still, that restoration and that building up of relationship and now friendship. I think that us mamas sell ourselves short, and I really believe that God has given an extra special dose of grace to the mamas, because we pour ourselves out so much to where our cups are just about empty. Sometimes even they are empty. I just wanted to encourage you tonight and just tell you that I am grateful that you're here, and thank you for just giving me a smidgen of your time to hopefully speak some life and some truth into you, and to let you know that you are loved and that you are worthy and that you're doing a really, really good job.